Well, hey there. Welcome to episode number 31. Now, I was swimming around the outside of our prismarine farm trying to get some ink sacs, and I ran into shipwrecks. We hadn't been out and away from the Guardian farm for quite a little while, so I thought, maybe we would just fly on over and pick it up and see what kind of loot it has. Ended up not being super far at all. Actually, let's leave that in our hand. Make sure that we're over the right area. Now, I don't know if 1.13.2 made these any easier to find. I know when I started the series, I got a couple of these because great source of starting materials, starting iron and all that other stuff. And I remember you had to kind of be like anywhere in the sex. And at the time I thought it had to be underneath sand, but I did find one or two under gravel. Alright, definitely not under solid blocks. You know, this is not an area we're going to use. I'm just going to demolish it. Am I still under it? I move my kickstart cans in my way. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so I'm like at the top of the X. Let's go back this way. There we go. Well, hey now. I forgot. Yeah, these are still good. I mean, they're not great for a progressed character, but I mean that's a pretty good haul for new characters. And we finally have the Prismarine to use the Heart of the Sea. I'm loving that fact. All right, let's we'll toss this out here. See if we can do a little flight out of the water. Maybe not. There we go. And I think it was this way. There we go. Yeah, wasn't very far. I was expecting to go on a little trek, but nope. All right, so we just got back to the chunks. And there she goes. Doesn't take long. Holy cow. Alright, initial startup they clog up a little bit, but that's because all of them at once, all the Guardians. I'm pretty sure I showed this in my last video, but just in case I didn't, sand will not work for this. Let's go right there. Actually, let's go down another one. So we messed around before with having fence gates there and having fence gates there with water on top. I don't know what I was thinking. In my original design, there were no fence gates there. So I put myself through a lot of friggin' effort to put the fence gates in and then take them out and put more in. Yeah, it's just water streams up here. To install the flowing water up here, you may have to put some blocks on that level, like some dirt or something, and place the water on top of it so that they flow past the water column. But then you just remove them and pop down there. Or you could even use ice. Fill those 4 blocks with ice, put 2 flowing water blocks on top, and break the ice. Alright. Anyway. Ooh, that was a little jittery. See, I like having my particles on. You know, I like being able to see the torches flicker and all that. So I turned the particles to, what did I turn them to? Video settings. Decreased. So basically the medium option. And it's, you know, it's not stalling my game out or anything, but I feel it a little bit. But look at that. And again, on the large Guardian farms, even with your particles at minimum, you're lagging. But I just thought I'd come over here and show off a side view of the tank. Look at that. As soon as they spawn in, they're immediately up. Within like 5 seconds, they're over and heading towards the water elevator. It's a pretty good system. Now, I don't know how much doubling this tank would increase the rates, because when I was testing out builds in that creative world, I had actually originally built the tank all the way out to that line right there. And you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more spawn spaces, because I did a row of 7 and onto a row of 8 fences, or fence gates. So it was 15 deep inside, and it was the same width as it currently is. But that's, you know, that's double the tank. So if at some point we decide that we want faster spawns, maybe we'll try that. I mean, all that really does is give us more spawn spaces. That doesn't increase the number that the game is capable of spawning at one time. As far as mob cap and all that for these guys, but it might increase significantly. It might only increase a little bit. I don't know. I know it would definitely be a little bit of an effort. But let's go down and take a look at our spoils. All right. Actually, before I try to put anything else in my inventory, let's get rid of this stuff. There's some diamonds, iron, emeralds, gold. Oh yeah, and when I logged on, I came in and killed a bat, and now I am Batman. I wish we could apply this texture to our helmets. It would be so cool if there were heads for all the mobs in vanilla game, and if you could like attach them to helmets, so you could kind of customize your view like this, because this is awesome. By the way, to the I'm not sure if it was Azuma's team or just some friends of his, but whoever worked on these heads, you did a fantastic job. Just look at that. All right, let's get everything back where it belongs. Actually, I should dye up some black leather armor and have a little fun with that at some point. We'll stick that. Wrong one. There we go. So while I was swimming around killing squid, I actually swam down some water caves and, you know, lit up any branches that I could. And I found some 16 diamond ore, because I wanted to find some lapis so I could make an icebox, because we have a crap load of ice from all this, all 3 kinds. Yeah, this episode's probably going to be a little bit more of a chill episode, because we've been hitting it hard and heavy. And honestly, I should probably stick the Heart of the Sea in there, since there's space. Now, I did a little AFKing. Not really too much. I did like 4 hours the other day, and 4 hours this morning while I was just catching up on some YouTube and some Hermitcraft. And we already had, now Prismarine, we only had like 2 rows. Well, maybe 3. But the other half of this chest and this is all from crafting out of our farm over there. And then we got all, well, I made way too many slabs. I definitely overestimated the number of slabs we were going to need to cover that roof. But we'll use them at some point. And we got a whole chest of those. And this is what I wanted to spend almost all of the resources on. Look at all those beautiful lanterns. I'm loving this. We finally have what we need to, well, we've got infinite sea lanterns now. And I did get some ink and did some dark prismarine. I did end up doubling the chest flow. Yeah, it builds up real quick. I just emptied all of these out. I had all, they were all full after AFK. And let's get rid of those fish. We really need to do a sorting system over here, but I don't know. I kind of want to get back, now that this is functional, I kind of want to get back over to our actual base. There. How do I keep picking them up? There. Now this place is pretty basic. It's not beautiful yet. We will come back at some point and definitely work on that. I did kill enough to get a couple of guardian heads because, once again, those heads look amazing. And there's some sand. There's dirt. Good, there was enough room. And I think what we're going to do is take our spoils back to base and start on something else for a little while. We will come back at some point and decorate the place up. We're going to come up with some sort of design that looks real nice for it. Maybe even build a nether tunnel out of prismarine to this. We do have another tunnel, but you know, it's just a basic 1x2 hole going. It's actually straight off of our. Here, let me leave those there. It's actually straight off of our end portal tunnel. And I just put out a tips and tricks video for Minecraft keyboard shortcuts, where I showed off how I do this. See, now just to prove, you can have anything in your hand. You just have to be dragging something, right? My hand is off the mouse. I'm still holding that item because I clicked on it to pick it up, right? Then I hold shift and double click on anything, and it will transfer as many of that item as it can to your inventory or from your inventory. So it doesn't even have to be one of the item that you're trying to transfer. You just have to have your hands full. And I think that should come in useful for some of you guys at some point. I know that for the longest time I did not know that, and it would have benefited me greatly to know it. Sure, you can see how that can be such a time saver instead of clicking each and every one like that. Alright, so do I have enough? So that's 3 full of prismarine, 2 and then some of prismarine bricks, and I suppose since there's room in that, we'll grab these 2. And we'll stick that back where it belongs. we definitely want these. These right here are the main reason that we did this at all. In fact, if we go and clean out what we have in the farm right now, we might be able to top off that. Yep, that's everything out of those. Let's see if we can top off that shulker. Let's see. Oh, easily. Yeah, so I'm sure you can see just from what I'm doing right now how useful that little tidbit is. Okay, and then those. Is that all we got? Now it's close enough. So we get one more of those. Stick the rest of the crystal back in there. We might as well make up some more prismarine bricks. Just so that when we walk away, we know that's empty. And we'll let the shards build up again. So I'm almost thinking that we need to make a permanent chest in our ender chest for all these wonderful sea lanterns. And actually, do we have anywhere to stick these? Right there will work. And then I guess these leftovers we'll leave here for our future designs. And we've got our axe on us. Let's clean up our mess. Because those will definitely come in handy. Oh. Yeah, it didn't want to do that. That's alright, we'll come out through here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more plans to go with this. But we need to step away from the project for just a second. And get on to something else so we don't get burned out. Are we going to have enough room in our inventory for all of this junk? I don't know, it's going to be close. Alright. So that's a sea lantern one. What do we want to make that? I don't think I have any bone meal on me, but at a later date, yeah, we will. Yeah, at a later date, we'll dye it. Sea lanterns, and that can go. Actually. There we go. Maybe we'll make that. We'll make that white. Goes next to the icebox. And we should have enough space for these now as well. Perfect. I will leave the lantern there. Or the anvil there. We've got more than enough iron in our lives right now. In fact, I'm running out of places to put it. So now that we've got yet another large quantity item, I'm thinking we need to move from our simple storage area over at our main base all the way over to our brand new mansion and start work on making a storage room out of that. Making our permanent main base storage. But I guess before we do that, I would like to, well, while I was exploring the caves, I was lighting up a ravine, and I actually like side shifted and kind of built myself a path along the top of the ravine, lit it all up, and then went down to the bottom to light it up. And wouldn't you know, while I'm lighting up the bottom, a creeper drops out of the area at the top of the ravine that I already lit up. I heard it hit the ground, and then I heard it explode. I had no chance. And of course, you know, I was wearing that bat head and an elytra, so I died. So I went from like 72 levels down to 6 levels. This is built up for what, 30 seconds now? Let's see how many levels we can get out of that. Holy cow. That's halfway to 30. Alright, so we went from 7 levels to 15. Yeah. This will work just fine. Yeah, just look at that. You let it sit for a second. It doesn't even have to be a long second. Because if you wait like a whole minute, then they start dying to entity cramming. And because you don't have to hit these multiple times, these trapdoors right here, they're not even necessary. As you can see, I get knocked back once, but I kill like a crap ton of things. And I'm not super worried about whether or not I can pick up these items. Mostly because as soon as I pull this lever, they're falling on top of hoppers. I also did want to show you that I replaced these 2 full blocks with upside down stair blocks. So now any experience down there can easily find its way to us instead of sitting on top of the hoppers. Also very nice. I did see that it dropped a head. I might want to take that with me. So you can have this stuff back. I want that. And you know, I found as an unexpected consequence of this farm, we do get the occasional ink. That must be when squid spawns in our upward water conveyor. Like, get me over there. And I think it has to be squid spawning in that tube right there. Because I highly doubt that any squid that spawn in the tank and die in the tank will have their item washed over here on a reliable basis. Although I'm sure it's possible. But probably if squid spawned in there and went up, they definitely die and their items fall right on the hoppers. So it's not a huge amount, but it is some. And some is better than none, especially when dark prismarine blocks are so expensive. Super expensive. But anyway, let's head on back to base, and I'll meet you back there. Actually, I might as well just take you along with me. Nothing super exciting over here. But it's really not that far from our end portal, which I believe is like right up there. I need to, at the very least, get this floor replaced with some compressed ice, or packed ice. Yep, that goes to the end portal. I gotta start doing something about another hub. I haven't really decided on a design though. Everybody uses quartz, and I don't want to use quartz. I do have fire tick off, so I could use wood. And this is our this is our fancy nether hub so far. Now it does seem like 1.13.2 did help a lot with the lag you get when you come through the portals. Oh yeah, you guys are still babies because you weren't loaded that whole time. All those hours I spent over there, you guys weren't loaded. I'm kind of tempted to try out that force load command just to see, how it works and if it works, and if it creates any lag. And that would probably be a good area to do it in, because then the only benefit is that cows grow up. But it still allows me to give it a try. Okay, let's get rid of some of this sand. Yeah, I might have gone a little overkill when I went and collected sand. Let's finish filling this one up. Actually, are those all full? They are. Wrong one. And aqua chest end blocks. So we'll stick some prismarine action up there. We'll stick a little prismarine bricks up there. And I highly doubt we're ever going to have a huge amount of end stone. I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, that's the glass. So I do have glass here, so let's just stick that here. And this one, we'll hold on to that. Alright, we got some dirt. Holy cow, we have so much. Now, sea lanterns. I think those go in the valuables chest for now. And something for the head collection. We're getting quite the collection of heads. I'll clean out the rest of the chests later on. Yeah, that's the one I want. Reset our spawn point over here. It's almost perfect that it was nighttime. But oh yeah, it feels good to be back home. After being away from this project for a while, I think that lighthouse roof needs to go up a little bit and spread out more. But it's good to be back home. Oh yeah, I've missed this place. Look at this area. I love that build. I love that build. Roof needs to be bigger. And look at that. I can't wait to get us in there and start using the space for different farms. And as much as that little starter hut has done us good, it's time to get rid of that. It's just kind of an eyesore in comparison, really. Now we still got to do an entire front porch on this. We've got, oh, there's just so much left to do. We got to do these floors up there. And where are we going to do our storage? I don't think I want to do it on this floor because having a bunch of chests, yeah, the chest would be blocking glass, And I want to be able to see through the glass from both sides. Yeah. So maybe we just go ahead and start on the basement. I mean, honestly, from here, we could probably do, let's see, we would use that as well. So we go 3 across, and then have that as the other side. Yeah, that way we end up with the 3 in the middle. So let's check that out. No. And a little fence action. Yeah, just like that. So we want a stair there. Yeah. I think we can make that work. See, now do we do that and then like curve back around? Like maybe go out to here. Platform starts here. So it's like the same number of steps. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be real good. Alright, so that is the last step right there. Let's go down a little bit more then. I'm not sure how tall we want the bottom floor. Let's fill that back in. My pickaxe is a little over eager after all that after killing all those fish and after being over there away from home for so long. My pickaxe is a little eager to get to work on this. A little too eager. Let's see. How did we do this? Top step and then 3. Right? And it lines right up where that block is. Okay, so from here we're going out. And that's one of the advantages to doing the glowstone or sea lanterns in the floor, is automatically getting lit up already while I'm digging this out. So let's see. I do have slabs. And then maybe go that way. How deep do we want? At least enough to do a panel similar to that in size. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That sounds right. Although I could we? I don't know if there's enough room here. to get away with doing it on that side. And then like curving it out. But maybe... I don't know, let me mess around with a few things. And we'll be back up here. So I'm derping around. I just cleaned out my inventory. And I saw a couple of drowns. I thought I'd go down and check it out. Holy drowned invasion. 2 of them have tridents. This could end badly for me, but I want a trident. And whoa. Trying to get the guys with the tridents to kill their brother. Whoa, get me out of here. Trying to get the trident guys to shoot their buddies. But as the crowd thins out, that... Wait, where's the second one? No. Don't tell me that second one's gone. Maybe he just de-aggroed from me? Come on. Oh, I was hoping. I was really hoping. Oh, there's a guy with a Nautilus shell. Well, let's just double check. There's the guy. Let's get some saturation. Come on. Ow! That is looting 3. Yeah, those tridents have a super crappy drop rate. Man, I was hoping. Thought it'd be all cool to come back in with all those guys chasing me and actually get a trident. I could just be missing it, but I'm not seeing one floating up there. Oh, hello. But yeah, for some reason, there seems to be a super... I mean, look at that. We just killed like 10 of them over there. There's another one already spawned over there. 2 with tridents. And there's already a bunch more here. I mean, this is... I know that they can spawn kind of a lot. But, yeah, look at that. Maybe it's because of all the cave lighting I did around the area that there's very little else spawning. So I guess if I want to... Whoa, hello. If I want to make some kind of drowned farm, I should do it somewhere close to our area. Because we've already gone through the laborious effort of lighting up all of these caves. Like all the caves. Or at least hours of caves. Come on, tridents. I want to just drive right on past the ones that don't have tridents. But I feel like that just means that if I fight one with a trident, that while I'm fighting, there's gonna be a whole lot of dudes that just kind of come right up behind me. No. Ooh, this could get bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Eat, eat, eat. Uh-oh. Did he drop one? No, but there is another guy. Let's get out of the water for a second. Oh yeah, he will still hit me, won't he? Get out of here. Go, go. Go, go. Woo! Why don't you come up here and fight me, huh? Actually, let's not go too far. I don't want him to despawn. Where is he? Oh, God. Where was he? I couldn't see him. I know he was hitting me like every 3 seconds. Whew. Yeah, that one was a little bit close. It's becoming daytime, not that it matters so much for them. Alright, so we're going to pop in with regen on. Alright, I know you're around here somewhere. There you are. No. Why you no hold trident? You see him? He was actually wearing one of his brethren's head on his face. That was kind of cool looking. Is this guy also? I think he is wearing one of the heads. No, I guess not. Whoa. Hey, where the... Holy crap. Wait, is that a trident? Or is that a thrown... Yeah, it's just a thrown one. Alright, so I don't know if I'm just being blind. I'm not seeing a trident. What do they got? Like a... Oh, hey, there you are. Trident? Trident? No. I do see a gold bar over here. We'll take that. And then the babies. Not the baby. No. Okay, you had kelp. Alright, so far I'm learning that sprinting underwater, or entering the swim mode, and dashing towards them, that's what I did on that last guy. It seemed to, like, pop me under his throw. Like, I was going at him, and then I hit shift, and kind of go towards him. And it seemed to really help. Like that. Alright, I don't think we're going to get lucky this time around. But I did think that it was worth a try. And let's see if we can get some tropical fish head. Alright, we got one. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more. Then again, I've thought that before as they came up behind me and just ganked me from nowhere. Alright, I guess we're going to work on the stairs, and we're going to work on the getting a basement level to our main base over there so we can set up our storage system in the next episode, because I think we're already getting kind of late for this one. So if you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. I'll try to get back to you on anything that you might, any questions or comments you might have. And I guess until next episode, everyone has a good night.